We've all been there. That nagging feeling, the task looming large, a deadline approaching, yet we find ourselves scrolling endlessly, cleaning out the fridge, or suddenly developing an intense interest in dusting. This isn't just idleness, it's a universal human experience known as procrastination. But what exactly is procrastination? It's often misunderstood as mere laziness, a character flaw. In reality, it's a complex psychological phenomenon, a self-defeating delay of an intended course of action despite foreseeing potentially negative consequences. It's not about lacking time or ability, but rather about a struggle with self-regulation, an internal battle between our present desires and our future goals. Procrastination is not a time management problem, it's an emotion management problem. So, why do we do it? Why do we consciously choose short-term relief over long-term well-being? The reasons are multifaceted and deeply rooted in our psychology. One common culprit is the fear of failure. The daunting prospect of not meeting expectations, or even worse, falling short of our own high standards, can paralyze us. It's easier to not start than to start and fail. Then there's its insidious cousin, perfectionism. The desire for flawlessness can be a significant barrier. If we can't do it perfectly, we don't do it at all. This creates an impossible standard, leading to analysis paralysis where we get stuck in the planning stage, endlessly refining an idea without ever executing it. Another major factor is simply feeling overwhelmed. When a task seems too big, too complex, or too demanding, our brains default to avoidance. The sheer magnitude of the work triggers stress, and our primitive brain seeks comfort and escape, leading us to activities that offer immediate, albeit temporary, gratification. Lack of clarity or motivation also plays a significant role. If we don't fully understand what needs to be done, or if we don't see the direct benefit or purpose, our intrinsic motivation wanes. Without a clear why, the what and how become irrelevant. And finally, the modern world, with its constant stream of digital distractions, offers an endless buffet of immediate rewards. Social media, streaming services, video games, these are all expertly designed to tap into our brain's dopamine reward system, providing instant pleasure that easily trumps the delayed gratification of completing a challenging task. The cost of procrastination is far greater than we realize. The consequences of chronic procrastination ripple through every aspect of our lives. Professionally, it can lead to missed opportunities, poor performance, and a damaged reputation. Academically, it results in rushed work, lower grades, and increased stress during crunch times. Personally, it can strain relationships, erode trust, and leave us feeling constantly behind and overwhelmed. Beyond the tangible impacts, procrastination takes a heavy toll on our mental and emotional well-being. It fuels anxiety, guilt, and self-doubt. The constant internal dialogue of, "I should be doing X," creates a persistent hum of stress, diminishing our overall happiness and sense of control. We live with the weight of unfinished business, a shadow hanging over our potential. But there is hope. Breaking free from the grip of procrastination is not about willpower alone, it's about understanding its mechanisms and implementing strategic, science-backed techniques. It's about shifting from avoidance to action, from passive waiting to proactive doing. The first step is often the hardest, but also the most crucial: self-awareness. Begin by observing your patterns. What tasks do you most often procrastinate on? What triggers this behavior? Is it fear, boredom, or feeling overwhelmed? Journaling about your procrastination habits can provide invaluable insights into your personal triggers and underlying emotional responses. Once you identify the why, you can start implementing practical strategies. One powerful technique is the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. This could be sending an email, washing a dish, or making a quick phone call. This simple act builds momentum and reduces the mental load of small, lingering tasks. If it takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. For larger, more intimidating tasks, the key is task decomposition. Break down overwhelming projects into smaller, manageable steps. Instead of write a report, think outline report, research section 1, write introduction. Each small step becomes a mini victory, reducing the perceived difficulty and making the starting point less daunting. Consider the Pomodoro technique: work in focused 25-minute bursts, followed by a 5-minute break. After 4 Pomodoros, take a longer break. This structured approach helps maintain focus, prevents burnout, and makes even complex tasks feel less endless. Prioritization is another critical tool. Not all tasks are created equal. Use the Eisenhower matrix to categorize tasks into urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important. Focus your energy on the important tasks, especially those that are important but not urgent, to prevent them from becoming crises later. Time blocking involves scheduling specific blocks of time for specific tasks in your calendar. Treat these blocks like non-negotiable appointments. This visual commitment helps you allocate your time intentionally and reduces decision fatigue about what to work on next. Your environment plays a huge role. Minimize distractions. Turn off notifications, close unnecessary tabs, and create a dedicated workspace that signals focus. A clean, organized space can lead to a clearer, more organized mind. Crucially, cultivate self-compassion. Procrastination is a deeply ingrained habit, and setbacks will happen. Instead of beating yourself up, acknowledge the slip, learn from it, and gently redirect yourself. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend. Build in rewards. After completing a challenging task or a set number of Pomodoros, give yourself a small, well-deserved reward. This positive reinforcement trains your brain to associate productive work with positive outcomes, strengthening your motivation. Finally, shift your mindset. Instead of viewing tasks as obligations, I have to do this, reframe them as opportunities, I get to do this. This subtle change can transform your perspective from dread to empowerment. Visualize your future self, free from the burden of procrastination, achieving goals and living a more fulfilling life. The power to start now resides within you. Overcoming procrastination is a journey, not a destination. It's a muscle that strengthens with consistent effort and practice. Each small step, each completed task, builds momentum and reinforces your belief in your ability to take control. Embrace the discomfort of starting, knowing that the satisfaction of progress far outweighs the temporary relief of avoidance. Imagine a life where you are the architect of your time, where your goals are pursued with intention, and where the weight of undone tasks no longer holds you back. This isn't a fantasy, it's an achievable reality. By understanding the roots of procrastination and applying these powerful strategies, you can break free from its chains. Don't wait for motivation to strike. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. Take that first small step, embrace the process, and reclaim your time, your energy, and your true potential. Start now, and watch your life transform.